Hey everyone, Swampfox here. On to Shaman changes for Legion. Okay, overall, the Shaman mechanics for the three specs haven't changed too much, but Totems is a big thing that they've changed. Um, they fixed a lot of the problems, having to spawn at the feet, only have 5 health. No more than one of the same elemental totem up at the same time. They got rid of all that. Totems of the same nature type can now be summoned together, allowing you to have Healing Stream Totem and Healing Tide Totem up at the same time. Also, Elemental Guardians are just summonable. They're not tied to a totem anymore and still follow you around kind of like they did in Draenor. Totem's maximum health is based off Shaman, a percentage of the Shaman's maximum health. Also, they're revamping the buffs for Shaman just a little bit. Lightning Shield charges for Elemental Shaman, Maelstrom weapon charges for Enhancement Shaman, and mana have all been replaced for Elemental and Enhancement with a new resource, Maelstrom. Mana is fitting for Resto Shaman's resource and will remain for that spec. Alright, on to the Enhancement Shaman spec. Not a whole lot of changes here. It's still really roughly played the same, and except you're going to build Maelstrom. Most notable talent changes. Most notable talents that I liked. Ascendance is staying the same, but it's being changed. Transform into an Air Ascendant for 15 seconds, generating 10 Maelstrom per second, and transforming your auto attacks and Storm Strike into wind attacks, which bypass armor and have a 30-yard range. The armor bypass I really like. And there's also a new instant that you get talent called Sundering. Shatter a line of earth in front of you with the main hand weapon, causing 47k physical damage and knocking enemies to the side. This is awesome. Overall, though, for the enhancement spec, it's still going to use Rockbiter, Flame Tongue, and Storm Strike as main Maelstrom spender, along with Lava Lash, which will be also a Maelstrom spender. Stormbringer is the new passive. Your attacks sometimes reduce the cost of the next Storm Strike and resist its remaining cooldown. And Maelstrom Weapon is another passive. Your your melee attacks, there we go, generate Maelstrom. And that's the only way you're going to be able to generate resource unless you spec or talent for it. Alright guys, time to talk about the elemental spec for Shaman from Legion. Overall, every Shaman spec still gets the Ascendance, which is one of my favorite talents. Anything that turns you into, a giant creature of awesome. Elementals get to turn into the Flame Ascendant, and Chain Lightning is replaced with Lava Beam, which, Lava Beam. Removing the cooldown on Lava Burst and increases the damage of Lava Burst by an amount equal to your critical strike chance. Some of the other notable talents that I think were pretty neat were Storm Elemental, similar to the Wind Elemental, except it hurls gusts of wind and damages some enemies. It generates generates Maelstrom for the Shaman. So that's another Maelstrom generating ability, which might be kind of neat to use. And the Liquid Magma Totem summons a totem at the target location for 15 seconds and hurls liquid magma at a random nearby target every 0.8 seconds, dealing 2.5k fire damage to all enemies within 8 yards. So it sounds like a pretty good AoE ability. Onto Elemental as a whole, you're still gonna need to keep up Flame Shock, and you'll be alternating between Lightning Bolt and Lava Burst, and the occasional Chain Lightning. They have a new passive. Flame Shock damage sometimes causes your next Lava Burst to be an instant cast and resets its remaining cooldown. This is similar to how it was in Kata. You guys remember back then? So I'm looking forward to the change. I really like Elemental Shaman. Alright, now my favorite healers to have in a raid, Resto Shamans. Also, I hate them as a Holy Paladin, but I digress. They get to become a Water Ascendant, causing all healing you deal to be duplicated and distributed evenly among nearby allies. If someone doesn't take that talent, they're stupid. Well, I don't know. Wellspring and the other are pretty, but here, let's talk about some of the other notable talents. Well, let's talk about Wellspring. Creates a surge of water that flows forward, healing all friendly targets in a wide arc in front of you for 10,500 or 10.5k. That seems pretty good. Be really nice for AoE fights. Ancestral Vigor they brought back, and I love this talent. Targets you heal with Healing Wave, Healing Surge, Chain Heal, or Riptide's initial heal, gain 10% increased health for 10 seconds. Having a lower gear tank, this is invaluable, and it's crazy good in PvP. Alright, let's talk about the Resto Shaman as a whole. Overall, you're still going to be spamming Healing Wave and Chain Heal, and Healing Surge, but not so much Healing Surge. It's expensive. Riptide is still pretty much the same, instant heal with a cooldown that also deals healing over time. And Healing Rain functions the same, it's still an AoE heal. Tidal Waves is the passive. At casting Chain Heal or Riptide improves your next Healing Wave or Healing Surge. I'm not sure if this is the same or changed or not, but that's what the passive is for Legion. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll have more Legion content up until release day, and on release day I will have even more videos up as soon as I can pump them out. Bye.